For the seriously brave of heart, there's more intensive systems. Applications and platforms like Things and OmniFocus for the Mac attempt to seriously tackle your life head-on.
Going for a project-oriented approach, these comprehensive systems are based on the Getting Things Done philosophy, called GTD for short, that is in turn based, not surprisingly, on the book called Getting Things Done by David Allen.
The whole Getting Things Done GTD phenomenon started.
The idea behind these hardcore systems is to so completely and thoroughly capture all that you, need to do, that it leaves you completely clear to focus on, what you're doing right now.
It's a philosophy, and it's based on the premise that you will always have loads of things to do, and you need to actually streamline and put things into little containers and say, okay, what do you have to get done today? What do you have to get done in the next 30 days and the next 15 days? And then what you don't know about, you dump into. I used to use a piece of software called Omni Outliner, which we used to use for projects at BITS for outline. So I also used to end up using that for project management. And then there was another project management app that I tried, but there was always something either in the interface that I didn't like, or there'd be something in its functionality that wasn't so pleasing, and so I'd just still be looking for something better. So then I switched to Things, and they had an iPhone version, so I paid for both. I really support indie developers who write for the Mac and the iPhone. What I liked about it was that it let you set up projects, and then it had a today, and it had an inbox. The inbox was your catch-all for all those things that you really couldn't figure out where to put them.
I think, we spend a lot of time trying to organize ourselves as opposed to getting things done. My wife will make a list every day of what it is she needs to do without any technology, and she gets it done.
One mistake that I was making, I thought that I could get an infinite number of things done in one day, and so my today list would get longer and longer, and these apps kind of help you. Nothing can really help you, only you can help you.
I say sort yourself out first and then get the technology. The technology can only enable you. It will not change your behavior.
But if you decide to use them well and you can get your mind in order, you can organize your tasks into projects. So that's how it's structured: inbox, today, and projects. The biggest problem now that T2F 2.0 is coming up, if you've got a task, it's flat. You can't make subtasks, and I needed to say, okay, here's construction, here's the bookshop, here's the cafe, here's HR, here's whatever. Within Peace Niche and T2F, I needed 10 sub-projects and then 30 tasks under each of them, and I couldn't do that in Things. But one day I came upon this blog post by the developer who writes the hit list. I looked at it and I loved it because he's a keyboard junkie himself, and so everything can be done through the keyboard. Whether you're completing a task, adding a task, moving it into a project, adding context, which is another GTD thing, you add contexts to tasks. It's called the hit list, and the company name is Potion Factory. And he's actively developing an iPhone version, because if you look at the preferences of the application, there is an iPhone tab and it says this is coming soon, so you know that it's going to come out soon. On the iPhone, essentially, if I do need anything, I have this other thing I used to use called Voodoo Pad, which is like a wiki, an offline wiki, made by this very cool guy who has a company called Flying Meat. So if there are rough notes or anything like that, then I just copy them there. So between iCal and hit list and a few other dribs and drabs, I'm completely dependent on this medley of tools.
At the end of the day, it's really a question of what works for you, whether you trust technology enough to really care about your priorities the way you do.
Calendar, certainly, definitely, and calendar synchronized. If I either enter here, it will go into my Microsoft Outlook. If I enter there, it comes in here.
There is this approach, whether you want to put everything into one application or you want to distribute them. And from the distributed, if that dies, then everything's gone.
In many ways, having this has been a great boon. Only thing downside is it's not helped my game of golf at all.
One thing you definitely don't want to do, however, is spend more time organizing your life than actually living it.
I've not seen anybody who runs their life by this, by technology. But I do see people who allow themselves to be run by saying, oh, I have to respond to emails. They're expecting it, and then nobody expects it, Unless you draw your boundaries, as we say, you teach people how to treat you. If they feel you're accessible, then they'll expect the reply instantly.
In that sense, the mark of good technology, some would say, is that you can barely feel its presence.